Alright, hey guys, here's a 5-minute follow along morning mobility routine. So let's get straight into it. You're going to start in a seiza position here, sitting back on the heels. From here, we're going to rock forward and we're just going to do some rocks in this position, okay? So having the toes pointing away, we're just going for 10 rocks in this position, pressurizing the back chain, opening up the back of the hips. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. From there, we're going to come back and sit on the heels, and we're just going to go into 5 rotations each side. So I'm grabbing my leg, turning, rotating through that thoracic spine. Okay, keeping the shoulders forward. I'm sitting forward. We're not leaning back here. And just rotating to each side. Using the hand here to prise yourself around. Just open up that thoracic spine. Try and breathe. Try and stay long in the spine. Try and relax and breathe. So 2 more to each side. You can take your head and turn it to look back as well to help you get an extra little bit. 1 more on each side. Turn it. And you might even get a nice little crack in the back. Last one we're going to do is hands across the chest, and we're just going to go in some spirals. Okay, so these is a spirals, and we're just going to go for 20 rotations in total. Leading with the elbow, okay, drawing the elbow up and pulling back. Staying nice and tall, nice and long in the spine. Go for another 10, 9, 8, try to breathe. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then from there, we're going to come up into a deep squat. So getting down into a deepest squat as you're comfortable with. And then from here, what we're going to do is transition from our steep squat to our forward fold. And we're going to come all the way back down. So we're just going for 5 transitions here, trying to keep the chest and the thighs as close as possible to each other. Going just to your range, opening up everything nice and slow, nice and controlled, nice and relaxed, using the breath. And last one, all the way down, pushing up, opening up that back chain, and then coming all the way back down. From this bottom position, then we're going to just go for 5 squat rotations on each side. So I'm having my elbow here, I'm wedging it on the inside of my leg. 4, 5, switch to the opposite side. 1. Again, try and breathe. Try and use that breath to open up that space as you're moving through the movement. 4, 5. Then from here, we're going to come back up to our forward fold. We're going to shift our feet so that they're hip width apart. And we're just going for some forward fold rotations to one side. So holding for a second or 2, and then switching to the opposite side. Trying to get deeper each time. Use the breath to relax that back chain. We're just going 5 on each side here. Switching to the opposite side. And just opening up those obliques, QLs, hamstrings, everything on the opposite side. Reaching to the far side, leaning back in the opposite direction. So I'm sitting into that opposite direction and reaching my hands towards the ground on the opposite side. Nice and relaxed. Again, use this as your morning routine, just to open up everything. There's no need to push anything too hard here. From here then, we're going to come down into our anterior capsule stretch position. So this long lunge position, I'm squeezing my glute on this back leg and allowing my front of my hip to drop towards the floor. And we're just bouncing nice and easy in this position. Find what's good for you. You can turn into it a little bit if you want. We're just going to go here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, keeping this glute squeezed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just explore these positions, switch to the opposite side. Exploring these positions. In the morning, you might find some area that feels a little bit tighter than usual. That's fine. Keeping this contraction here, allowing this to drop towards the floor. That knee is staying off the ground. You can either tuck the toes or point them away. Just go here for another 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one then, we're coming down into our child's pose position. And what we're going to do from here is I'm going to reach across, so this diagonal child's pose stretch, okay? So hands are out in front, I'm reaching one up and over, and I'm leaning into that side, getting a nice stretch into the back of the shoulder, into the lats. And we're just going to breathe here for about 15 seconds. Really expand that breath into that lat that's been stretched on this left side here. Pressurizing into this hand as much as you can for another 3, 2, 1. Going to come out and we're going to switch to the opposite side. Breathing deep into this area here in the back of the shoulder, the top of that lat. Sending the hips back and up behind, reaching the hand as far away as possible, so the hips in the hand trying to move away, lengthening everything. Another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's it. Slowly come out. Nice, easy 5-minute routine you can do every single morning. When it comes to improving your mobility and how you move, consistency and regularity is key. So throw this in the mornings. If you want to find other routines and workouts you can do that you can sprinkle into your day, check out my 5-minute hip mobility routine as well. You should be able to find that here, and I'll see you in the next one.